Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Bookmas. Welcome to day 8 of Bookmas. Oh my god, we're mad. I feel like we're obviously over halfway. But if you are new here and this is the first video you're clicking on, then hi, I'm Amelia and I upload all kinds of book content and I'm currently doing 12 days of Bookmas. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. For day number 8, we are doing reading wrapped up books. I have wrapped up 8 books on my TBR, my November TBR, and I have specific ones I hope I get in this, but we're gonna see. I'm not gonna say which ones, we're just gonna see. I've got 2 hardback ones and then I've got 6 paperbacks. So yeah, we're gonna get a number spinner, and what I'm gonna do is I am gonna film all 3 now, so I will know. I'm picking 3, but I might only read 2 depending on timing and how long it takes me to read the first 2. So I am picking 3, but I will know the 3 that I'm going to read before you guys do. And the likelihood is you're only going to get 2 in this vlog, but I'm doing 3 just in case. But also I'm doing 3 just in case I end up going, I don't want to read that one, or I'm reading it and I'm not feeling it, so I have a chance to read. I can read then the other one. If that makes sense. So I'm going to get a number spinner up, and then we're going to spin the wheel, and we're going to figure out what we're reading, and then I'm going to have to unwrap all these books and feel like I've wasted the whole day wrapping these up. I didn't spend all day doing it, but it's been a good chance a good 45 minutes wrapping presents. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm not going to screen record, and I'll show you what it gets when I'm going to show you. It doesn't sort of focus because I've got a light on behind me, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll screenshot what it lands on. But let's spin the wheel. The first one. Oh! We got number 2. You're not going to see that. I don't know what to do. Number 2, and this is a hardback. I know that 1 or 2 of the hardback. I don't know which hardback it is though. Oh, which one's this one? Number 2. I feel like I know which one it is. Just I feel like the other one's just a little bit thicker. Oh, I'm trying to do this without having to ruin the wrapping paper, but we're going to see. Oh, it's actually not what I thought it was. Okay, I don't know the plan. The first book is When the Moon Hatched. Oh my god. I'm a little bit scared. But I need to read this. It's been on my TBR for far too long now. It has been on my TBR for so long, and it is on my 25 books of 2025 to read. So this is the book we're going to be reading first. I'm going to start it shortly anyway, so exciting. Anyways, I'm going to let you watch me read this book, and I will update you as time goes. However, I have an update for you for this book. I am soft DNFing it. I read up to 100 pages, and I just couldn't get into it. I was like, nothing is gripping me. I'm not gonna lie to you, today I've not been feeling like 100%, so that might be why, but I think that's just not helping the situation, but I just couldn't get into it, and I started reading this on Saturday, and I haven't read much of it since then, and it's because I just didn't want to pick it up. So I'm soft DNFing it for now. I might pick up the audiobook when I get my next Audible credit, so maybe I can listen to it. But I am soft DNFing it, and I'm very sorry because I really wanted to get off my TBR, but I don't know if I'm not. Maybe it's just I'm not in the mood for fantasy. Maybe that is why, because fantasy is a lot of world building, and I think right now I'm trying to stop myself from going into a slump. And I feel like if I was trying to read this, I was going to put myself into a slump. So I'm soft DNFing this. I definitely feel like I'm getting on the verge of getting into a slump, so hence the reason I said I was going to soft DNF it. So I'm going to put you back to past me, so you can find out the next book I'll read, and I'm going to be reading, and then I'll give you a little update on that because I have already started the book. So, okay, you will have heard my thoughts on the first book already, so now it is time to spin the wheel again and pick our second book for this video. I'm really hoping I get a certain number, so let's see. I'm not looking yet. 8. Oh, I didn't want 8. I know what number I want. Like, I know what number I really, really want right now. I think I know what this book is. I will say, unwrapping books, it's making me feel like it's Christmas Day. I feel like I know what it is because it's so thin. Hello Stranger by Catherine Center. I was like, who wrote this? I don't know how I feel about this book. I'm excited, but I'm scared because I'm not. It's just the beginning bit. It's not the beginning bit, but what is the story about? I'm like not sure. But yeah, I'm sure you'll see my reaction to this if I actually pick this book up. I won't lie to you. It's probably one of those ones I'm like, I don't know if I want to read it. Hence the reason for doing a third spin, just in case I start it and go, no, actually I don't want that right now. But let's go and read this book, and I'll give you my updates and my thoughts. Okay. So you're going to see what book I'm picking up next, and it is Hello Stranger by Catherine Center. I read The Bodyguard last August, and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. It was such a good book. I have picked this one up because I bought this last year and was like, you know what, I need to read it now. And this is obviously this was the other book I picked up, or I unwrapped. So we are going to read this. I've actually started it. I've read 3 chapters. We're following a girl called Sadie who gets face blindness. We're slowly learning about the condition. There was a trigger in it for me because my dad suffers epilepsy, so my dad has seizures. And this is so early on. She has like a non-convulsive seizure. And at first I was like, not sure. I was thinking, if this is going to be another DNF, this video might be a flop, because I've already unwrapped all the books. But luckily, I don't think it is. I listened to the first 3 chapters on Audible audio on Spotify, whilst working, because I have some hours left on that, and I actually was really enjoying it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to continue reading it. I don't think that's going to put me off, because also I'm just hoping it's not a big thing, those non-convulsive seizures. I'm hoping they're not big things in this book, so I don't have to keep hearing about it, because that's the one thing I don't want to keep reading about. No, but I have enjoyed the first 3 chapters I've read. So Sadie is an artist, and she's been accepted on this competition, and her mum died. So she's and she's not close with her dad. Does not like her stepmom. She meets this guy at the when she's getting some wine to celebrate her competition that she's got accepted into, and she meets this guy there, and he helps her. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess he's gonna come more into play as the book goes on. Apparently, there's 2 men. I'm reading the back of it. She goes, I'll read the blurb to make it more understandable, because struggling artist Sadie Montgomery never saw what was coming, literally. 1 minute she's celebrating placing as a finalist in a prestigious portrait painting competition. The next she's lying in a hospital bed diagnosed with a probably temporary condition known as face blindness. She can still see, but every face she looks at is now a jumbled puzzle of disconnected features. As she struggles to hang on to her artistic dream, work through major family issues and take care of her beloved dog, Peanut, she falls in love, not with one man but two. The timing couldn't be worse. Making judgment calls on anything right now is a nightmare. If only her life were a little more in focus, maybe Sadie might be able to have it all. And to be fair, that does sound very interesting. So I am intrigued to get into it. So I'm hoping to read a bit tonight. I was meant to have rehearsals tonight for Joseph, but I was not feeling great today. I genuinely have been sniffing and all that lot, and blocked up and everything like that. And so I was like, and I've got rehearsals for the show I'm doing next week, because it's show week next week. And I was like, I need to actually be able to make rehearsals tomorrow. So I was like, I'm gonna miss it. So I'm gonna try and get some reading done today. After I do some editing, I'm gonna just try and read. I bought this on Kindle for £3, so I can read it on my Kindle if I don't want to physically hold it. So yeah, I'm very excited. I actually hate to talk about this book. Oh my god, cables. This book, Hello Stranger by Catherine Spencer. This book was so much better than I expected. I wasn't planning to stay up till midnight to finish it, because I was planning to say I'll finish it today. But I got to the point where I just wanted to read it. It did spoil the ending for myself, because I kind of like figured it out and I wanted to make sure my thoughts were correct. So I did have to Google my thoughts and see if it was correct, and I was right. And I mean, I'm happy I was right, because obviously it means my brain's thinking right. And I did really enjoy this book. I really enjoyed Sadie's story and everything. In this book, you're following Sadie, who ends up getting face blindness for a period of time, and she's also a portrait artist. And so obviously her career is kind of like depending on her vision, and now she can't see faces, which is what her career is based on. And she meets this guy, she meets these two guys, and yeah, but she can't recognise faces. There's also like a load of family toxicness and drama in this that just, I mean, I felt like it was unnecessary, but also I feel like it gave depth to the character, and I think it was done pretty well. I really enjoyed this book. I slept on it and thought about it, and I'm giving it a 4.25 stars rating. I really enjoyed this book, not as much as I loved The Bodyguard. I think that book just was something else, but I think, like, I like her writing style, and I really liked the story. I like the uniqueness of the story. I've not seen something like this before in a book, so I liked that. So 4.25. And yeah, I'm actually going to give this book to my friend, because I think she would like it. But I'm obviously otherwise going to unhaul it for the end of the year, so I'm going to give it to her. Okay, we are now final spin. And like I mentioned, this book might not even get read, but I'm going to input this clip either way if it doesn't get read. But if I get the book that I want, this will go in before. But let's spin one more time. Okay, we haven't got the number I wanted, so it's okay because I know what number the one I wanted was. I remembered. Well, number 6, that's the one I want. This is 4. There's 6. This could be, oh, this could be what I think it is. If it is, I might have to just go. I actually probably will then read it. If it's what I think it is, I will be reading it anyway because I'm doing it as an audiobook. But that is if it is what I think it is. So I'm doing it neatly. Oh, it's not what I think it is. Okay, I won't be. It is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which is number 6. Yeah. So, you might see me read this. You might not. We'll see how much I read in the next 2 weeks. But we will see. But, yeah. If you see this clip and then it's the end of the video, apologies. If you see this clip and it's not, then... As past me would have shown you, the next book is Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I've had this book on my TBR for at least over a year now. I've read Love Hypothesis and I've read Love on the Brain. I enjoyed Love Hypothesis when I read it. I didn't like Love on the Brain at all. It was one of those books that I really wish I never read. I don't look back on it with good memories. I just didn't like it. So I have been putting off this book for so long, but obviously I got it on my TBR this month. I then got it in when I unwrapped the book, so I can't cheat and not read this book and read a different book because that would be called cheating. So I am reading this book. I've read the first chapter and the prologue. I have not got any thoughts from that because I'm literally probably like 2%, like 5% into the book. Not much at all. I'm going to try and see how much I can read today. I have, like I said, got a busy day, so I don't know how much I'm going to get done. I'm about to sit at my laptop and try and organise tomorrow briefly what I'm doing, because I'm planning to film like most of my bookmas sit down videos that you would have seen or would be seeing. Also want to plan like a couple of videos for January. I have an idea what my birthday video is going to be on the 10th of January. My birthday's the 12th, but I'm planning to get my videos are Saturdays, so I'm going to plan my birthday video to be the Saturday before my birthday, and I'm planning to read 2 of my most anticipated reads, 2 books I am dying to read. So yeah, and I know what 2 books are going to be, and I will be filming it this end of the year anyway, so you'll hear it in my year wrap up, but I won't talk too much about it because there'll be videos to come. Anyway, all I know is this book is following a character called Elsie and Jack. And all I know is Elsie has been hired to fake date Jack's brother Greg, for a few family events, and there is some tension between her and Jack. For God, what reason, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna try and read some more. I read the first chapter when I was half asleep, so I've got until 1 o'clock. So I've got like 55 minutes. Hello. Okay, I have made the decision. I'm gonna do an effort. I think I made that decision when I was talking to you earlier. I think it's just quite, I was like, I'm not enjoying it. And it was not like, the thing is, it's not, from what I've read, the 60% I've read is not the worst book I've read in the world, but I just don't have the effort. I just don't care about the story at all. So I am DNFing this book, and yeah, so we are going to say goodbye to this book. I'm not even bothered. Like, I don't have that thing of going up, if I don't read it, I'm going to miss out what happens. I don't care. I do not care. So, yeah, I am DNFing this book, which means this video is over. I don't think it's been a successful reading vlog, because I unwrapped 3 books for this video, and out of the 3 books I only fully read 1. I did get 6% through it with this one. I read about 10% of the other one, could not get into it. So yes, we started with When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker and just couldn't get into it. And then I read Hello Stranger. I was trying to remember what I read. Hello Stranger, I gave it about 4.25 stars. One of the two, 4.5 or 4.25, one of the two. I really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed the story. I think this is the kind of romance book that I can get on board with. I found it really interesting, and I honestly kind of want to read it again. But I am going to give this to my friend. I have got it on Kindle, so if I want to read it again, I can. And then I obviously picked this book up, and I'm DNFing it. I will be giving it like a. The thing is, because I've read it, I will still mark it as read on my like Goodreads, my Fable, but I don't know if I'm gonna rate it, because I can't really rate it. I haven't finished it. So yeah, I think the thing is I don't want to say no to Ali Hazelwood, but I think I'm just not into her STEM romances. So maybe I need to try something of her other ones and see if how that does, and see if I like that. And if I do, then maybe it's just these books, or it's just her writing. I don't know. But that is the end of this video. So I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video. Bye.